So I think I added another couple thousand pieces to the castle. Hey guys, what is going on? So I left with the castle grounds being done. It was me just placing all those dots. Then I got started in on the army. As I hope you've seen, I got somewhere around 150 troops done. And since then, I was able to get all of that out of the way and get those castle grounds done. I was able to start that back wall. While building this last wall, it really kind of made me stand back and realize how massive this thing is. I mean, I knew in the design it was going to be big, but I don't think the design did it any justice whatsoever. It is absolutely massive. And now remember, when you see this, I still have to finish that main hall portion. It'll go up another level, and then there'll be towers on top of it, and those towers will probably go up another 30 bricks high. So this thing is going to be just insane when it is done. I'm almost wondering if it's going to end up kind of like some of the builds I got up here, where I had to cut the tops off of them because they just wouldn't fit on the shelf. I'm wondering if it's going to hit the top. The Empire State Building I done in the city was kind of the same way. I leaned the tower over up top a lot sooner than I thought I would, just because it was hitting the ceiling down here. Last week I did go back and start building all those troops just because simply I ran out of bricks, so I made a bunch of orders, got all those in, and that's what you're going to be seeing this week. But I have ran out of all the 1x4s, all in the 1x6s again, so I've placed even more orders. There's like 4 stores that I mess with pretty regularly, and I had literally bought them out of everything. They don't have much left. Campbell City has a couple left that I'll probably be getting sometime this week, but I have cleared out most of every other store. So from there, I even went into ordering the 1x8s. So now I have 1x8s coming, which is a little bit more space than I wanted to have in between the textured bricks, kind of like all the modified different sections I'm making, but it's fine. I also ran out of 1x1 plates and 1x2 plates, which is kind of crazy because I've been ordering them like by the hundreds a week. I also went ahead and ordered all of the 16x16 plates. I will need to complete all the towers and everything on the side. I think I'll still have to order somewhere around like another 10 to complete everything, but that last side will be done. In all these orders, I've also been kind of adding minifigure weapons and helmets, stuff like that, so I can get the next 150 soldiers done. I already have their torsos and their legs put together, and I also have kind of hinted at it a little bit or teased it a little bit. I do have some of the opposing soldiers done. I have about 50 of them so far that are fully complete, but those are the ones that are going to be kind of having crazier weapons. But those weapons are going to look more intricate. They're going to be made up of a couple different pieces like this. This is a knife, a lightsaber hilt, and a bar. It's just kind of gonna give it that more medieval look. It isn't gonna be just normal swords, axes, and stuff like that. This is gonna be more around the fantasy realm. And remember, the opposing team video will come later on. So to kind of complete this week, after I ran out of bricks, one of the things I did was go back and start adding all that foliage all over. I still kind of want to add another tree to the other side, but you're not gonna see it, and it's just one of those things that I feel like if I do it, it's just gonna kind of be blocked out by everything else. So I'm gonna wait till I get further down in like the forest area where all the houses and the farm and everything is. But I do still need to go back and add things like some bushes and some flowers and stuff like that around, so it's just not a bunch of weeds everywhere, vines, stuff like that. I kind of want to, especially in the front entrance or the main gate, I want to add some bushes. I've got some statues that I've built, but I'm missing the torsos from them, which is really weird that they didn't come in. I could have swore I ordered them, and who knows, they might be behind me somewhere in a box, but I have the legs, the helmets, the heads, and stuff like that. The other things I've got like half the pieces in now, and I'll get half the pieces in for the next video, is I'm going to be doing a bunch of, I've got some farm animals, I got a bunch of the carriages, I did some old school stuff where I went back and found all the old school like castle sets, and I recreated a bunch of the vehicles they had, some of the things like the treasure chest carriages and stuff that they pull and tote around. I also have got 98% of all the pieces right now, I believe, to start doing the ballistas. So the next video, all the ballistas will be added, and with that I'll also be having to go up top of all the towers where they'll be placing and finish that off and get rid of all those studs. Like I said, me doing the dots down below really made me realize that I kind of want to go up there and change all that. I'm gonna throw some tiles and some plates down and kind of give that a more finished off look, and then I'm gonna start doing pretty much all of the top of the walkways and entrances to the doors and everything else in a different pattern. That way that will look completed. So I've still got to order a bunch of parts for that, but those are actually on Lego's website on the Pick a Brick section for a lot cheaper than on Bricklink. So that will be one of those things that I'll be placing, and luckily it's a best order. But let's go ahead and cut into a little montage and kind of show you a walk around of what's going on with the castle now. So like I was saying, I ran out of brick about here. I do have the plates to finish this off, but I'll need some bricks to pile this up, and then this will be the last tower. I did get started on this one. This one will probably go up maybe one more level. I'm not really sure. I might stop this one here and then do this one up 1 or 2 more levels. This is the main piece. It will go up. As you can see, I did get the stained glass nailed down. It's one of those things that will kind of be going a piece. There's a big piece that'll be going here, but I ran out of the dark blue 1x1s, so I do have some of them coming. All of this is completely done. Like I said last time, all up against here is completely done. I won't be adding any of the weeds inside, but you can see I did add a bunch throughout here, coming all the way around like on the other side. I will go have to put in some bushes here is what I was talking about, and then I'll have to continue putting some weeds over in this area. But as you can see, this thing definitely is getting big. I did put a minifig up here for a size comparison. It is definitely big. So now that you've seen that little slower walk around, kind of more of in-depth of what is going on in different areas, don't forget, if you like this video, comment down below, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Come back next week to see where we're going to finish off as much as we can of the towers and everything. Hopefully those bricks will last me, and then it'll also be showing you the ballistas and all the other detail that's going on top of the towers. But thank you for watching. Peace.